CBS Sunday Morning said he was years ahead of the curve in identifying the threat of radical Islam. And in 1995, 15 years ago, wrote in National Interest, quote, "Unnoticed by most Westerners, war has been unilaterally declared on Europe and the United States," end quote. So thank you, Dr. Pipes. And question, what led you in 1995 to come out with that understanding that there was a declaration of war that most people hadn't even noticed?
Well, it didn't take that much insight. We were being attacked steadily. It's not like 9/11 was the first time. World Trade Center itself had been attacked in 1993. I count some 800 Americans who were killed, or 800 people who were killed in the course of attacks on the United States, including, say, 210 in East Africa and 242 in Beirut. So this series of attacks actually began in 1983. It was already underway for 12 years when I wrote that. It's just that these were mosquito bites. What, 6 people died in the course of the first attack of the World Trade Center? The buildings stayed in place. They got a lot of attention, of course, at the moment, but was forgotten. So all you had to do was keep an eye on this and think about it, and you noticed and read what the enemy forces were saying, and you realize, in other words, I didn't divine something here. It was clearly out there, but most people had other things on their mind. Well, first of all, I do think this general subject of the Middle East and Islam is a great career path. It's going to be a priority for the United States for a long time to come. It's analogous to being early 1950s and taking up Russian and Soviet studies. You can be sure of a job for a good long time to come, and an interesting job, and a compelling topic. So I do encourage that. Yes, get specialized training, learn languages, live in the region, get degrees by all means.
So let's say students go to graduate school, and after that, what are possible career paths? In other words, there is the academy, but what are other options that people have?
Well, there's government, of course, and there's a great demand in government for knowledge of these topics. There are think tanks, there's journalism, there's business. Now, business tends to be weak, and that other than 2 things, oil and Israel, there's not that much business in the Middle East. But still, it's nothing like China, but there is business. There's a whole world of interpretation. What is taking place? I mean, the Middle East has emerged as the area that is most dramatically confronting us. I'm not going to say it's the most important. I think certainly China is emerging as a challenge to the United States that is of a different scale altogether from the Middle East. But the Middle East is, all the time. You look at the front page of a newspaper, headline news, and it's the Middle East, the Middle East. I mean, at times, you look at a front page of a newspaper, and 5 out of 8 articles have to do with Islam or the Middle East. It's volatile and dramatic in a way that China is not. So there's a constant need for interpretation. What's going on there? What does this mean to us? And how do we respond to it?